we'll just dive straight in with the most easiest question we can ever start off with, which is simply this: how are you feeling? Been a couple of hours.
Yeah. Fuck, my feet hurt. I'm sober.
Yeah.
My throat's kind of sore. Yeah.
Shouting to people.
Yeah. Good way to start, man.
Yeah, we feel good, man. We've sort of settled now. Once we came off stage, we had like a bit of a moment of like, was it all right? Did we do all right? Sort of thing.
Yeah.
And it took us a little while to settle and kind of spoke to some people, got some feedback, and feeling a little bit better about it now, I think.
I don't think you needed to ask. You just need to look out. You just need to look.
Yeah, it looked like people were having fun, you know.
The
But
crowd was awesome.
I guess we're always our biggest critics, you know, and
Which is fair.
we want to do the best we can. So.
Flew by though, right? 30 minutes, just gone. Like that.
Yeah, that's it. Like.
Yeah.
Did you have a moment on there where you were able to step out of your head almost and just drink it in?
Yeah, I think it took me a couple of songs, sort of, you know, my inner started working, so I just pulled them out and just went for it, you know, and then after like 2 or 3 songs, I started to mellow out a bit, and I was like, okay, I hope I'm not losing people, you know?
Yeah. I think for me, like, I have to kind of do that consciously. I have to be like, take a moment and be like, right, like acknowledge the present moment and really feel it. Like, it's been a long time for us to get to this point, and just to take a moment and be like, sweet, we're here. There's a bunch of people here to watch us play.
Yeah.
It's a good feeling.
It is the culmination of a journey. It's not the end point. It is the culmination of this part of the journey. So take me back to the start of this journey and the work towards getting the Bloodstock.
Well, it was like 2017 is the start, really. And me and Alexi met up. We just got put in touch by a mutual friend and started just writing riffs, really. And I mean, we released a few videos instrumentally. Some people might have seen that. They got like quite a bit of hype and stuff like that, and that just added a bit more pressure to things, which was kind of good and kind of stressful. But and then it took us forever to find vocals over here.
I was here all along, man. We knew each other for a while ago, you know.
Way back, yeah.
We played one school talent show together. We were from separate schools, you know, but in sort of same circles. We didn't really know each other. Played one talent show, fucked the place up, and then that was it for like the next 10 years, you know.
Yeah, radio, like, just, that was the end of our kind of communication. We were just like, all right, we killed it, that'll be that.
Yeah.
We both left Portugal, like, separate times, and then at some point he just came back to mind when we were, like, struggling to find a singer. It came to my mind, like, that dude would do a sick job over this music, you know.
Okay.
And it worked out, so the point we're at now is very new, like.
It's exciting.
It is.
We've done 3 gigs so far,
This
you
is our
know.
3rd gig here, so it's like, it's all a bit wild, but it feels good.
So this year, when you decided, well, Bloodstock, talk to me about the journey to Bloodstock. What did you do? How did you get here?
Basically, we can kind of credit it to Mick Wood,
Yep.
who is the man, and he's been very supportive of us for ages. Good friends with him, and he's just a lovely dude, and very supportive of the music. We've sort of been showing him bits and pieces behind the scenes, and he was always sort of like, when you guys are ready to gig properly, let me know. And, you know, he wanted to see us get to this point, I guess. At some point we were like, all right, we've got our lineup sorted, we've got the album sorted, like, we've booked a show, did our album launch about a week and a half ago. We're like, right, we're getting there now, we're ready to do this thing. And so that's sort of how it happened. It was very cool of him, because it was, when he booked us, it was before we'd actually released any material, which I think confused a bunch of people.
A hell of a lot of faith, though, in you.
It's a gamble, like, isn't it?
I know. We'll have to see if he regrets his decision.
I find it highly unlikely. It's been an incredible run. It's been an incredible experience for myself, getting to know you over this year. You are right, going back a couple of years, I remember the buzz. I certainly do. And then it died away, like everything did with COVID and so on. And then the scene is build up, the build to Infidel, the release of Infidel. The London show, of course, you bust the music rooms. So, yeah, I mean, paying attention to all of it, everything feels like it's come along. Like, you built up this to here. What comes next?
We just want to do a bunch of touring.
Yeah.
We've put a lot of time into this album, and sort of driven us crazy a little bit, but at this point we just want to get out there, want to play it for people. Even like today was our 3rd gig, like we said, but like just playing the songs, it feels great. And we feel like we have a lot of work to do also, like we want to tighten up as a live band. It's going to take some work, but
that's going to come in time. I mean, gig, of course, absolutely. But
I think we beat ourselves up a bit sometimes as well, you know. We're always trying to strive for better, you know. Euler seemed pretty pissed off after that gig. Like, let him relax a bit.
Well, take me back to a week ago, the London show. How was that then? Were you happy?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good. Like
that was the different environment. We had like a whole day to sound check, and we.
Oh yeah, I had our own like room as well with the fucking shower and the bathroom. I can believe it, man. Royalty, like.
You had Crystal supporting you as well.
Yeah.
Crystal and Reprisal.
And Reprisal, yeah.
Yeah, an amazing band. What have you been? Have you been here since yesterday?
We got here this morning.
Have you checked anybody out yet?
Yeah, we've been sort of doing a bunch of press and all that, sort of trying to make the most of the time we got here. But we have a bunch of friends playing over the weekend, and yeah, man, like there's some sick bands.
Who you want to see? Who are we here for?
I'm gonna see Acid Age on Sunday.
Cool.
Representing fucking Belfast, Meshuggah, looking forward to Meshuggah as well.
Meshuggah and Decapitated are a big deal to everyone in the band, really. So those two especially will be in the pit for that.
Try and catch Sky Pilot as well.
Oh yeah,
it's another Belfast band.
Of course.
If they haven't played yet, I don't know what the schedule is like.
Oh, I'll have to check myself. But yeah, I mean, out of the north, it's an incredible scene. It really, really is. It always brings support, particularly from like Metal to the Masses and all of that.
Yeah,
the best bands over. So it's always incredible to have you over here. You wouldn't know it from my accent, but I'm actually born and raised from the south. I'm from Cavan.
Okay,
I lived there till I was 14.
That's awesome.
14, but then I came here in secondary school, beat the accent out of me.
Yeah.
You would never know, that's a tell you.
Yeah.
We kind of relate to that.
Yeah, our accents are all over the place. People don't know where we're from. Like.
Yeah. My wife said, is he American?
Yeah, no, you'll never know, man. I'm going to keep it a secret.
What would be, when you reflect on this, week's time, you're home, you're relaxed, this is the review mirror. When you reflect on this show, what do you want to feel? What would you hope you feel about it?
That's a good question.
Fuck, I haven't even thought that. I mean, I guess we want to feel like we've done a good job. We've represented the music well and represented the band properly, and maybe
best showing you can possibly give.
Yeah, maybe get attention to some label people as well, maybe, and just
Well, are you using this as an opportunity to network?
Yeah.
Are you using this?
Yeah.
I mean, I hope they are. I'm just gonna get pissed, like.
Still network while pissed.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's why I do it best when I'm pissed. There's a few things in life. Yeah.
Right, guys, I got lean out of frame because I put this down there. I should have kept it. Right, last part of the interview involves Ozzy Osbourne, and in his head are randomised questions, and it can be the silliest and the most serious things in the world. We have tailor-made some for Bloodstock specific. We pull out 5, you'll answer them if you do not mind.
Okay, that sounds like fun.
Right. Okay, what is a skill or talent you wish you had?
I wish I could sing like him.
Yeah.
I wish I could fly a plane.
Okay.
That would be cool.
I wouldn't trust you.
I'd like to be a pilot, man, jet pilot.
There's no way I'd ever get in the plane with you.
Okay.
Next.
If you could give your younger self any piece of advice, what would it be?
Practice harder, you bitch.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That self-criticism.
Yeah, it is.
I guess leaning into discomfort more.
Yeah.
There's something to be said for just doing the thing you're not feeling good about doing, just getting yourself out there.
It's a big ask for people to do that though,
It sucks.
I think we do it a lot nowadays.
Getting into it.
Would you describe this as an example of something where you didn't, that discomfort, and you had to push yourself hard to do this?
Being on stage probably isn't that. I mean, if you're having technical issues and stuff, I mean, like you can't really do anything about that. But I think we're pretty comfortable on stage at this point. You
looked it.
Yeah.
You looked it. Yeah.
Gee.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. What video game defined your childhood?
I didn't do a whole lot of gaming.
Too busy riffing, man.
Yeah, maybe like Tony Hawk's or something like
Yeah.
that.
That's
all right.
standard answer. Prince of Persia, man. That's it.
Wow, really good. That amazing. I don't want to guess your ages based off those answers. I feel like you're younger than me. Have you ever experienced something you can't explain?
I guess so.
Yeah?
That's a hard one.
Like, I don't know. I'm a big believer in the unconscious.
Okay.
So for me, there's a lot going on. Whether it's like chemistry on stage, or you can relate it back to art or whatever.
Yeah.
Not necessarily, but like things like that. To me, there's things that might not be explicitly graspable, but they're there, but beneath the surface. Like
Third eye, man.
That's it.
I guess today I had a pretty spiritual experience, man. You know, one minute I was having a normal conversation with a sound guy, and then as soon as I walked out on stage, I felt this electricity, you know?
Wow.
Just seeing the crowd and stuff, and
Felt surge for your body.
yeah, goosebumps, you know?
Because I think there's a lot of that goes into the songwriting. It's like you might not know exactly what the hell you're doing, piecing bits together, but it's like you just got to trust your instinct, and it's sort of out of reach a little bit, but it's there, whatever it is, you know, that connection that you have when you're playing it. Same with that.
And I guess the hope and the dream is over time, more and more people have that connection with you, so that electricity is bouncing off you to us in the audience.
Absolutely.
That primal aggression, man.
Starts sounding like cultish. If you could change one thing in the industry to improve it for everyone, what would you do?
Oh, you gotta watch your mouth here, man. You might not get it. Fuck.
I think personally, I would, if it was some magical thing that wouldn't actually work, it would be something about getting rid of social media.
Right, that's not gonna happen, is it?
Yeah, man.
Spend a lot of time pushing that shit, like, you know.
Reliance on that, like, we obviously get it, and we've connected to so many people through that, so it's amazing. But
It's a
like,
necessary evil.
it is a pain in our ass.
Yeah, you on Threads yet?
What's that?
You on Threads yet?
Well, what was that, sorry?
Are you on Threads yet? The new one.
Threads.
I leave that to someone else. Just on the Threads.
Let Alexi do it. He's good at that shit. Like.
He'll get on it. But it's like a necessary evil, but it's one of those things that like it just takes up a lot of time being on your phone and stuff. I would do without that.
You do the best you can. Everybody is in the same position. Even when you've got a social media manager or it's just someone in a band, it's a nightmare. The algorithm will change again in 3 months' time, and we're all back to square bloody one. Guys, there it is. Thank you so much for taking the time to do this. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.